it's a shame that everyone who claims to have an interest in council homes leaves when we talk about council homes. Mark.
Indeed, and I can assure you this is my last report today. Shame. No, it's a shame they've left because this is fantastic news. So this is updating on our delivery programme for 11,000 new council homes by 2043. We have the initial target of 1,500 by the end of 2018. This report updates that we will not be meeting that target. That is not through lack of work and effort I'm trying on behalf of the officers. From a standing start, this represents a fantastic amount of work. Nearly 300 new council homes are already completed with residents already moved in, and we have a further 263 either on site or that have planning permission. By the end of 2018, we will have completed 400 new council homes in total. In total, there will be 1,600, including that 400, 1,600 council homes either complete, on site, or with planning permission, with contract signs, with spades literally about to go into the ground and getting those new homes underway. We've learned an awful lot along the process, particularly around consultation with local residents, and in some cases that has delayed the delivery of new homes, but we've felt for some of the concerns that have been raised earlier by Barry and Sue, sometimes it's better to go a little bit slower, consult with residents adequately and correctly, get as much public support as you can before moving forward with the design of these new homes. So there has been a bit of delay there, but that's going to get us in a better place in the end. I'd like to thank the officers for all of their work in this programme. I'd also like to thank all both cabinet members and also backbench members of the council for being involved in every step of the way for the schemes and their own individual wards, and the insight and local knowledge they've brought to bear in brokering those local relationships, which has been absolutely key. And just to confirm as well that the new homes that have been built in planning and that will be built do conform the Southwark Council Housing Design Guide, which we adopted 2 years ago, which these new homes are being built to absolutely incredibly high standards, and we saw the ones on Blackfriars Road a few weeks ago, which are absolutely terrific, and over in Long Lane as well recently, where we took the new mayor, before he was the new mayor, Sadiq Khan, to have a look at. There's also one additional recommendation, recommendation 4, which isn't directly about new council homes, but it's about new homes, which is approving the pilot work to deliver Southwark's first community land trust. And we've been working very closely with Southwark and Peckham citizens to deliver a CLT pilot in Peckham, and on the basis that we put our land in, that they raise the money they can through their financing model, which ties the value of the properties to average local earnings rather than market value, which makes them very affordable. And also that we've put in a bid, which the Southwark and Peckham citizens have supported, to the GLA's Innovation Fund to get the gap funding between what the cost of building them is and the cost that we can get from Southwark citizens. And we're hoping to get a positive response from the GLA on that, and to have an announcement on where those 2 sites are in Peckham, where we want to deliver the first community land homes in Southwark. So a big thank you to the officers for their work. Good progress is made, more to do, and we're also looking at the pipeline post-2018 so that delivery doesn't drop off and that we maintain that momentum so that we get to the 11,000 new homes by 2043.
Thank you, Mark. Any comments, questions? Barry Hargrove.
I've got a question for Dave and Tim.
Do you want to press your button?
Yes. I want to ask, how does our progress in delivering council homes compare with other London boroughs and other boroughs around the country?
I think from standing start, it stacks up very well against others, and I don't think there's many boroughs that have the same sort of programme that we have here. We also, I think, have looked at some of the schemes that have fell away or that we've consulted on haven't progressed as quickly, but what we also should be aware of, the schemes that progressed very well with good consultation, and there's been some very good schemes together. And I think those ones where we've consulted, using the charter principles, have progressed quicker than perhaps other local authorities would do.
Yeah. Okay, so Johnson, you're passing.
Actually, I'm actually going to say something else.
Okay, well, it's Vicky Johnson. Yeah.
It's a slight specific one. Paragraph 22, we talk about the further 9 sites that are in early stage of development, and we list 66 Linden Grove, which is my ward, and Sedgemoor Place, which I think is Brunswick Park, and then we say TA after them. Now, I think that might be for temporary accommodation, but my understanding of both those schemes now is that they are direct delivery for social rent. So if that's the case, should we still be saying TA, which was a previous intention, or does it stand for something else?
No, it's TA, but as in the other ones, it's what the current usage is, not what the future
That's what
usage
the
is.
current, okay,
Yeah.
all right, okay. So we've
For
got
social
both those
rate.
sites, it is now
Yes.
social rate.
Absolutely.
All right.
Okay, Johnson?
Yeah, just quickly to say, it's important to also highlight the fact, in addition to all of these new council homes, it's the amount of jobs and apprenticeships it's created as well. So yeah, very much thumbs up to all.
Thank you, and Fiona.
Well, I just want to say something really positive, because we often hear people coming along to talk about some of the difficult sites, the sites people aren't sure about, the sites people not taking out. Quite a number of sites have been in my ward. They've been warmly welcomed. Some of the new homes that are completed are absolutely beautiful. A number of schemes have gone through planning very smoothly with very little in the way of objections and concerns, and that most residents have really praised the consultation that has happened. So I just wanted to say that actually this is a great scheme in most of the borough, in most parts of the borough. It's very welcome, and people were delighted in Nunhead to hear about families that moved in to the 8 new homes on Nunhead Green, and keep up the good work.
Yeah. Steph?
Yeah, mine's a positive note as well, and I think it's really around the level of resident satisfaction. So when people moving into homes, the satisfaction levels are really, really high on that, and I think that's a testament to actually, you know, consultation and actually the standard of homes around that. So I'm, you know, looking forward to seeing more really good results on that as well. But the actual first few ones that have come in have been really, really encouraging. So thank you.
Okay, and I should echo that for East Dulwich Estate, new homes as well, fantastic new homes built there, and we're looking forward to more at the top of Dockham Hill, Steventon House and Newports. Great. And also, Mark mentioned earlier on the new homes on Blackfriars Road, 56 new homes are of exceptional quality. They really are, and something to be very proud of that the council is delivering homes of such quality at this time. So, pats on the back all round, and can we approve this, the recommendations? Approve. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay.